It finally caught up with him. This is round 10.
Good for our friend Carlos Cuadras. He was winning the first half of the fight. It wasn't until round 7.
Now, he's been eating those shots all night. Now, for the most part, Estrada's been fighting the same fight, except in round 7 when Cuadras started to slow down, he upped the aggression just a little bit, not that much though.
This one,
but he has been the cleaner puncher.
Good performance against him, but he didn't win. Even Carlos Cuadras had a good performance against Roman Gonzalez, but in my opinion, Roman Gonzalez beat them both in close fights. In this case, Carlos Cuadras lost a close fight, and basically the knockdown was the
he gathered himself though.
His defeat, if you really look at it. TstreeT Controversy was a TstreeT Controversy.
Yeah, he was moving around a lot in the early rounds.
Live on my social media are right down below in the description box, and please subscribe. Basically tonight.
Okay, I'm starting to wake up now. Shit is going down. This is round 7.
Between 100.
Sorry, I didn't get the earlier stuff.
15.
You know,
pounders. You have now, since Juan Estrada beat Carlos Cuadras, he is now the WBC #1 contender for a rematch, or not a rematch, but the winner against Rung Visai. He fought Rung Visai, right? He fought Rung Visai. That's crazy. Or was it? No, Carlos Cuadras fought Rung Visai. But basically, it'll be Juan Francisco Estrada versus the winner of Roman Gonzalez versus Surraket Rung Visai. So that's for the WBC. Now, where does Carlos Cuadras fit in? You know, we don't know, because this was a tough loss, and this is a fight that is worth a rematch, in my personal opinion, but it's a rematch that's probably not going to happen anytime soon. Now, as I said, Carlos Cuadras was doing very good with the movement, with the punch output, and he was going, very aggressively to the body. But during that, I can say that Juan Francisco Estrada fought the same fight almost from round 1 up until round 12, except in round 7, he seemed to up his activity a bit more, not that much. But what we saw is that from the beginning of the fight, he was hitting Cuadras with some clean punches. So it was all about if Cuadras was going to be able to sustain that movement, and that punch output, from round 1 all the way until round 12, and he couldn't, because the second half of the fight belonged to Juan Francisco Estrada for the most part, and you have to count, that knockdown from that clean shot, mainly because Carlos Cuadras had slowed down. So, I'm cool with the decision, but it's one of those fights where the decision was razor thin. But in my opinion, I feel the majority now. It's just still fresh, but I feel the majority feel as though he won, or Francisco Estrada should have won. And poor old Michael Buffer, I'm sorry. I wanted to have the clip for you guys, but I fucked it up. In fact, let me go see real quick if I can find it for you. For some reason, my DVR didn't record it, and I could have used it because of fair use, but I wanted to show you what Michael Buffer had did. They messed up reading the scorecards, and first they did the whole Steve Harvey thing, that he did with the pageant, and basically, hold on, I'm gonna try to find it for you. And basically awarded Cuadras as the winner, but then at the very last second, at least a minute or so had passed, and Cuadras was celebrating. They said, "Oh no, there was a mistake," and awarded the win to Estrada. It was crazy. But let me see if I can find the clip for you real quick, because it was hilarious, but kind of sad. Damn it. God damn it. I messed it up. Can I find the video? Oh, they already paid. They're already calling it Steve Harvey. Yeah, it was crazy. Sorry about the glare, but I'm trying to find you the video. I'm sure you can find it on yours. You're going to have to find it yourself. I'm sorry. I don't want to waste any time pulling it up. But I already told you the landscape. Could we see Carlos Cuadras versus Naoya Inoue? Damn it, I'm going to get it right. Yeah, they already making fun of using Steve Harvey and Michael Buffer comparisons. I'm sorry, guys. I was trying to find the video for you, but I can't. That was my fault. I don't know why. I always check my DVR and it wasn't recording. But anyway, I'm TstreeT Controversy. This is TstreeT Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Please subscribe. All the links to my social media are right down below in the description box.